Hello and welcome everyone. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 10 different outfits that I styled in a 60s and 70s inspired way, but using modern clothes. So if you have some items in your wardrobe that you'd like to maybe put a vintage twist on, stay tuned because I think you'd be surprised at how easily and affordably you can change up an outfit's look with swapping out accessories like hats, jewelry, glasses, which brings me to our sponsor for today, glassesusa.com. They sent me 4 glasses for this video and I'm going to be using those and styling some outfits. Glasses USA is a great way to save a little money on your eyewear because they cut out the middleman, so you get like 70% off of what a retail price would be for the glasses. They have over 6,000 pairs of frames to choose from, which most of them can be swapped out either as prescription or not. Sunglasses as well, and they do blue light, which these are blue light because I don't need prescription, but since I do work on my computer most of the time, blue light glasses come in handy big time for me, and these ones are super cute. This is one of the pairs that I picked out, and this is from their in-house design brand called Muse. It's just a nice little oval frame and a tortoise shell print on it as well, so super cute. Love these. This is another pair of blue light glasses that I picked. You can barely see them, which I think is really cool, but they're like little round kind of granny style glasses. It's really great because their complete pair of glasses, like the frames and the lenses, starts at $30. And a basic prescription comes free with any lens that you buy. They also have a special deal for you guys today, so make sure to check the description out for that. GlassesUSA.com's lenses are some of the highest quality as well. They have their own state-of-the-art labs where they do everything. They can do any kind of prescription lens as well, like single vision, bifocal, etc. This is another pair that I got from their house brand Muse. Just a cool mod looking sunglass, I thought. Really nice quality. They all came with really nice cases as well, which I value, especially for like traveling, so that your glasses don't get squashed. You also really don't have to worry about these because they have free shipping, free returns, and a money-back guarantee for like 14 days if you don't like it. They also have a 365-day product warranty, so that's good to know. I got one other pair of sunglasses, and it's like a designer brand, which they also carry. They have like Gucci, Prada, etc. I got these, which are super cute. They kind of remind me of the Kurt Cobain ones that he wore, you know what I'm talking about. But they're also just like a classic 60s kind of a look, and I was obviously feeling the white sunglasses. Make sure to check the description below to see what kind of a special offer GlassesUSA.com has for you guys. They have some really cool frames over there, and thank you so much to Glasses USA for sponsoring this video. Now we will just jump right in. Alright, so what I normally try to do with these styling videos is pick out different kinds of items from my wardrobe, just to give you kind of an idea of how you could style something similar in your own closet. So the first thing that I have here is just a pair of flared pants, which these I got thrifting. They are also corduroy. Corduroy is really great if you ever see that for like a 60s, 70s style, but any kind of like flared pants will really do. These ones I cut off the bottom because I wanted them to be a little more like an ankle crop, and I liked the frayed ends as well. I wanted to show off my boots a little more. And an easy way to get like a vintage kind of vibe with some flared jeans is by popping on a turtleneck. Even a button-down top is a super easy way. Most people have like something like that in their closet, or maybe their mom does or something. I know my mom was super into turtlenecks, so that's where I pretty much borrowed my first ones. But any turtleneck will do, really. You can find them pretty much in any store. This one I found thrifting, but you can literally get a turtleneck at Target, or you get them at H&M or wherever you go. I try not to shop fast fashion anymore, but I know that not everybody has that option. Just know that you can still get a vintage look, and it's not like a bad thing if you can't shop sustainably all the time. I think as long as people are like doing their part and you're not being super wasteful, you're totally fine. Just putting that out there. So with the flared pants and like some kind of a turtleneck top or button-up top, whatever, I went with the turtleneck for this situation. I'd also add a cool belt. Big belt buckles, just any kind, really kind of give off a 60s vibe, and they don't have to be big, but I feel like just adding some kind of a belt makes it look like you tried more with the outfit, even though it's like literally so easy to do. It's just another accessory. So, and then some statement earrings. Even if you only have like one pair of statement earrings, it's a very good thing to have if you're starting out a vintage wardrobe, because you can wear them with so many different things. You don't have to have a million different pairs as long as you have like one good basic pair that you can wear multiple times. And then a beret too, which many stores sell berets. I think you can get them online as well if you just like searched beret, and you could probably find them pretty affordably as well. This one, I can't remember if it was a gift or if I got it thrifting, but yeah, I mean, you can find them anywhere, so they give off a good like 60s kind of a beatnik vibe. And then just to finish off this more kind of like a studious look, I would just pair these glasses from glassesusa.com with it. And I'd also add some little ankle boots, which I'd add my tortoiseshell ones, just to match the frames on the glasses. But any like boots, flared pants, and then a turtleneck or button-up top, that's a super easy way to get a vintage look. And you can find those items really easily in a non-vintage selling place. Okay, now we're gonna do this dress, which I thrifted as well, but it had a tag on it that said Forever 21. Just a classic modern dress. It's like kind of a shift style dress, whereas it doesn't have a defined waistline or anything. It gives me Jane Birkin vibes because it's like that see-through lace and just that kind of like a shift mini dress that she wore a lot. I would pair this with like a little underdress underneath, just so I'm not flashing everybody. And these kind of dresses that didn't have a defined waistline were very popular for 60s style, so anything that kind of gave that boxy silhouette similar to the 20s had, it was very big in the 60s, so that's something to look for. And then an easy way to accessorize this would be to add a scarf. You could wear it off on the side, or you could wear it in your hair, you could wear a hat or whatever, but for this example, I decided to go with the scarf and then some breadths just to hold the scarf in place. These ones I got from Mind Flowers. And then for shoes, you could either go with some like nice kind of a platform heeled sandal, or you could go with Mary Jane's, or some boots would also be cute. I went with this Gladiator sandal, which I just got at Aeropostale back in the day. So, you know, classic 60s staple. Another great staple for like a 60s and 70s wardrobe is a miniskirt, which you can find pretty much anywhere, and most people have them in their wardrobe, I feel like. Some kind. It doesn't have to be fancy or anything, or any special material, although suede and corduroy were really popular. Also, this kind of like a button-up style, if you ever see that, was very popular in the 60s. This one is from Forever 21. I got it at Buffalo Exchange. You can always pair a miniskirt with like any kind of like a t-shirt, really. A nice button-up shirt. I have just a classic t-shirt here, which I thrifted, but it's from Charlotte Russe, and it's got a button-up neckline. It's ribbed a little bit, if you can see that, and it's just kind of got like a little bit of a lettuce hem, which I think makes it look a little bit dressier. With this tucked into that skirt and like adding the right accessories and shoes, I feel like it could definitely give off a 60s vibe. And then I'd wear this scarf like in my hair, kind of as a headband with the edges hanging down. For shoes, I'd wear some black boots, probably the ones that I have on right now, but I'd say to look for like a chunkier heel if you can, because that was really popular in the 60s, and not a super high heel. These ones that I have, they're a little muddy because I went hiking in them, but these ones are actually 90s. But a square toe was popular in the 60s as well. I saw Jane Birkin wearing like square-toed boots a lot. Yeah, these are like my favorite ones. I got these thrifting. Alright, I'm sharing this dress, which I've had forever. I got it when I was a junior in high school. And it's just this little baby doll dress from Forever 21, which I actually cut the sleeves off of because they had huge bell sleeves, but they were really impractical. I couldn't like do anything with them. So I just cut those off. And it's still one of my favorite dresses. I really like this kind of like a floral print on it. And baby doll dresses were really popular in the 60s. So this kind of like a silhouette is definitely like a mod kind of twiggy vibe. And floral generally will give off a kind of like a vintage vibe as well. With these dresses, you can either wear them just with bare legs and like some cute sandals or Mary Jane's, or if you really want to add more of a vintage vibe, I'd pop on like some tights, either in black or like one of these accenting colors. And tights really give a vintage vibe as well because not a lot of people wear them these days. Also knee-high socks, which is what I'm pairing with this look. And then I'm going to pair these little mod sunnies with it from glassesusa.com. For shoes for that look, I'm going to pair my mod shoes with it. Mary Jane shoes were super popular in the 60s, like a low kind of a block heel on any type of a shoe was very 60s. You can find a lot of shoes like this thrifting because they kind of look like grandma's shoes. So either that, or if you don't have good thrift around you, mod shoes where I got these ones, or if you search online like character shoes, you can get some cute kind of vintage looking Mary Jane shoes, or like T-strap shoes. You could type that in and you can find some nice ones as well. Rompers were also really cute for the 60s and 70s, so you can take like any romper that you have basically, as long as it doesn't look like super modern. This is just like a plain one. You could add a belt to this, which will help give it that kind of a vintage feel. I'm gonna just add this one again. I'd add this necklace as well, which I got back in middle school, I feel like, from Maurice's. Just layering up some jewelry kind of helps to give that boho like hippie vibe, and that's the feeling that I'm getting from this kind of a fabric anyways. I'm gonna pop on a hat with this one, and I feel like sun hats can help give that kind of like a vintage vibe as well. This one Andrew got for me when he was in Mexico working. And then you could also wear like the kind of gladiator lace up sandals, or like kind of crisscrossy leather sandals, whatever you have. I'm gonna wear some platform sandals just to change it up a little bit. So these ones are from Swedish Has-Been. They are like my go-to shoes in the summertime, but you can find good platforms at a lot of stores. I think that I got my first pair of platform sandals when I was in high school at Forever 21. The strap is snapped, but I wore them forever with them held together by a safety pin. I actually still have them. I painted them, so sometimes I still take them out on the town once in a while. Next I went with this other dress, which actually is something that my friend gave to me, but I can tell from the tag that it's not vintage. But I feel like this is just a classic silhouette that you'll see in a lot of stores today, where it's got like an empire waist and then a V-neck. This can look very like goddess hippie with just some simple jewelry and some nice sandals or Mary Janes. And then I'm going to pair it with a sun hat as well, which you can find sun hats pretty much anywhere again, like I see them in Target and everything. This kind of an outfit would definitely give off like a late 60s, early 70s vibe to me. I'm going to pair it with my white Mary Janes from Mod shoes. This is another top that I got when I was in high school, and I got it from H&M. I was so stoked about this because it really gave me like a 60s kind of a dandy vibe. It's got like a V-neck here, but then it's got these long strings which can be tied in like a bow, and then it's got like a high little mock collar with some ruffles. So I thought this was super cute. It's just a nice white blouse. These have been one of my closet staples ever since I got them back in high school as well. These are from H&M, and they're just like little black hot pants, but they match so much and they're so comfortable. If I could wear one thing for the rest of my life, it would definitely be these shorts. And they're totally plain, they don't have any pockets or anything. So I'd tuck that top into the shorts, and if it was wintertime, I'd wear like some black tights under the shorts as well, and then some boots. But since it's summer here, I'm just gonna go with some boots, and I'd wear my black boots again. I wear this belt around my waist, which this one I got thrifting, but it says it's from Talbot's. So not vintage either, but a nice belt in the waist always looks good. I'd add some statement earrings as well, just for a little jewelry up top. And then I'd add this hat on the top as well. I got this one at Forever 21 forever ago, but it's definitely a great staple to have. I use it so much. And now for like a jumpsuit that's not necessarily actual vintage like 60s and 70s, and not super obviously 60s and 70s inspired. This jumpsuit I got thrifting. It is from Positive Attitude, so not a vintage brand if I'm not mistaken. I can tell by the tag that it's not, but you can also see that it's not like super 70s inspired. It's just got like a straight leg. But I feel like adding a belt to this again, adding a scarf off to the side, and then wearing either some like big platform sandals or some boots will kind of give off more of like that 70s vibe, and it maybe is like a little bit of a later 70s, but I kind of get like a Runaways feel from this look. So even if it's something that's not super obviously 60s and 70s inspired, you can still give off that kind of a vibe with the accessories that you add. I'd add this scarf, which is this nice orange. Color blocking was super popular then, so doing some complementing or contrasting colors will be a fun kind of retro pop to this. And then I'll just add that brown belt that I've been using to the waist as well. And since we're going with non-vintage items, I'd probably just add these platform sandals with it again, since my beige boots are vintage ones, but some boots would really help to give more of like that Charlie's Angel vibe. Now we've got an outfit example with some classic jean shorts, and they can either be high or low rise, whatever you prefer. These ones are some low rise ones that I thrifted. So I grabbed this t-shirt, which I thrifted, but any old t-shirt will do. I added this patch to it myself as well, which adding patches to anything really can help kind of give like a 60s or 70s vibe. I would add this belt, which is actually from Target. I got it thrifting though, but any old belt would do. And then a nice jean jacket kind of really goes with this laid back vibe. And I added patches to it. I painted it, which kind of also makes it look like it's a little bit older. And then just adding like some pins, some vintage, some knots. And then I'd pair these little round glasses with this because I feel like it kind of fits the look. Then for shoes, you could really wear like any kind of a strappy sandal. Tennis shoes also, like Keds. Converse as well. Converse were a classic. I got these tennis shoes, so I'm just gonna pair these with it. These are like a 1970s style Nike. I just got them from Nike.com too, so you can still get those. There's a lot of different shoes that you could pair with it, and I think it'd look really cool either way. Then for our very last outfit, this little dress, which it's just spaghetti strap dress with like an empire waist. These are really good, and I've said this a lot, because you can layer them or you can just wear it as is, so they're really versatile. Really great for the winter time because you can switch out the look by like what kind of a shirt you wear underneath, if it's like a turtleneck or a button up or whatever. For this outfit, I just kept it plain because I wanted to show that you could give it like a 60s, 70s vibe really minimally. I'm gonna pair this with some knee-high socks, and these ones I got thrifting again, but you could get them at most stores. And then I'm just going to add those white sunglasses from glassesusa.com. And I feel like this outfit will give a really 60s classic, kind of an effortless vibe. Also very timeless. Like, you could easily see somebody wearing this today that's not into vintage fashion. For shoes, again, there's multiple ways you could go with this, like there is with any outfit. You could go with the Mary Jane route. You could go with the sandals route, like a platform kind of a sandal I think is really cute with some knee-high socks, and that's probably the route that I'm gonna go with this. I'll just wear those Swedish has-beens again. I know how hard it can be when you're first getting into vintage fashion, especially you have like a full closet of clothes already and you're very inspired, you want to dress it a certain way, but you don't feel like you can because of the stuff that you have. There's definitely a way that you can style those in a 60s and 70s way. I'd love to help as much as I can. I try to respond to messages when you guys message me and ask for advice on Instagram. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Hopefully you got a couple ideas of how you can style some items that you already have in your wardrobe. And I wanted to make this announcement as well at the end of this video. I've been asked for a while now if I have a Patreon, and it's taken me a while to start it, but recently I've been getting it a little more frequently, and I really appreciate that. I really do not expect anybody to donate, just you guys like sitting here and spending your time watching this or liking or putting a comment. It really means the world to me, and that's more than I could ever ask for. A couple people have expressed an interest in me starting a Patreon though, and I did it. I started one, and I've got some cool content hopefully that I can offer to you over there as a thanks to the people who really want to go the extra mile in supporting me. I'll put that link down in the description if you want to check it out. Absolutely no pressure, always you being here, you living, you existing is enough for me, and I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day whatever you're doing, and I'll catch you in the next one.